Hello and welcome to the Atlas Corps of Engineers PCS7 Toolbelt series, where we go over some of the tools that we have developed in order to make project development in PCS7 simpler and more efficient. In today's video, we'll be going over our base project import tool, which is a tool we developed to directly import an IO or tag list into PCS7. Now, to start, let's go over the tag list that we've created for this demonstration. Now, this tag list is designed specifically with our base project import tool in mind, which is why, if you notice, some of these columns on the tag list are somewhat unique for a tag list. We have the controller, we have the PCS7 CMT, the symbol binding, we have the hierarchy, all things specific for in PCS7 that is needed in order for our base project import tool to function. Now that we know what information is included on the tag list in order for our base project import to function, let's take a brief moment to look at what we need on the actual project itself before we can import these charts. Really, it's the project library. And by that I mean all CMT libraries and variants have to be configured before the base project import can successfully be used. So, now that we have our tag list built out and our CMT library built out, it's time to start the project import. The import process actually starts with an export, an XML data transfer export from the project to be specific. Once the XML data has been exported from the project, we can then import it onto the actual tag list itself, thanks to our base project import tool. Now, as much as we'd love to tell you and show you how our base project import tool works in more detail, specifically in how it takes the tag list information and moves it over onto this XML transfer data, at that point, we'd be giving away all of our secrets, so we've decided to stay a little mysterious in this case and move on to after this process and when we're ready to import the XML data back into the project. So now that we are ready to import the XML data back into the project, let's see how that looks. As you can see, once the XML file has been selected, it generates a pop-up window that's very similar to CMT synchronization, if that's something you're familiar with. If you're not, we recommend watching our video on CMTs that we've posted. But focusing more on this base project import, you can see this pop-up has a list of all the tags that will be imported. And if we delve deeper into them, we can see that they have listed all the CMT variants that match what we have in our library. But now that this import process has been finished, we can close it out and take a look and see that all of these charts have been imported into the project. So instead of manually comparing with our tag lists and entering and copying CMTs and other charts in order to put all these tags into our project, our base project import tool was able to just simply import them all at once in the correct location, the correct CMTs, and any variants where it's needed. We at Atlas Corps of Engineer hope this video on our base project import tool has been helpful and educational, and ask that any questions or comments you have just leave down in the comments below.